about it. But the Marlins on opening day, I couldn't name one position player. My son asked me what position player.
Them all.
I could not. Well, before prepping for this team, I could not name one position player for Miami. That's pretty sad.
Their best position player is the owner, and he doesn't play anymore.
God.
Derek Jeter. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Our marquee matchup is coming up next.
The Las Vegas Sports Line.
Have you ever been in an accident as a driver or passenger in a rideshare and told there is no money for your damages? Don't take their word for it. Don't get ripped off. I'm Justin Watkins with Battleborn Injury Lawyers, and insurance coverage with rideshares is complicated. It depends on whether the app is on, the car's on its way, or the passenger has been picked up. Don't trust these important matters to just anyone. Trust Battleborn Injury Lawyers. Before you do anything, call us at 570-9000. That's 570-9000.
Dave Cokin with John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy. So give me a rundown on maybe a typical treatment at LPT.
Sure, Dave. On an initial consult, we'll sit down with the patient for at least 10 or 15 minutes, get a history of their injury or their condition. Then we'll move into an assessment where we put our hands on the patient, take them through a few special tests to identify what the pain source is and what the actual injury is. Then we'll use some modalities like heat and electric stimulation to reduce their pain and muscle spasms. And typically our physical therapist or assistant will do some type of manual stretching, massage therapy, or range of motion on that patient. And after the initial visit, we typically see patients 2 to 3 times a week for 4 to 6 weeks.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
It's desert riding time in your Razor, Rhino, or Can-Am side-by-side. But with aftermarket goodies like lights, stereo systems, and heaters, you need dependable power. And a second battery from Interstate Batteries is the perfect choice for that added muscle. Sure, it may cost a little more, but it's worth it when you're miles away from base camp. Install an Interstate battery for accessories and ride with confidence. And before heading out, make sure all your ATV batteries are fully charged. Most authorized dealers will do it for free.
Interstate Batteries. Outrageously dependable.
This morning you're up early because you're at the DMV. So many people, it takes so much time. Do you have the right form? Are you in the right line? Your number E42, right after C23. This is confusing when your morning is hell. Just go to Taco Bell.
And let us make you breakfast like Taco Bell's Dollar Grilled Breakfast Burrito. All your favorites like eggs and bacon wrapped up in a grilled tortilla. At participating stores during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
Let's think about customization presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Liberty Mutual customizes your auto insurance so you only pay for what you need. So why can't more things in life be customizable? Why can't I buy Neapolitan ice cream without strawberry? Can't I just have the chocolate and vanilla flavors I'm comfortable with? Do people even want a fruity ice cream flavor sandwiched right between the classics?
Go to LibertyMutual.com for a customized quote and you could save.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Equal housing insurer.
Message and data rates may apply. Do you want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses right here in Las Vegas? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll be introduced to our 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the Las Vegas area who want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. Las Vegas is a perfect market for my system, and this week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where we'll share how to get started making money flipping houses and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000 right now, because this free ticket offer expires this Friday. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
On Twitter, follow us at the LV Sportsline and at ESPN 1100.
What's hot today? It's time for the Wager Talk marquee matchup of the night. WagerTalk.com. Start winning now.
Tennessee is back on the number 1 seed line after beating Kentucky over the weekend. Big win, impressive win for the Volunteers. But they have to play Mississippi State tonight. Now, it's in Knoxville, so home court advantage is there, but you're still coming off the biggest win of the year. for Tennessee against Kentucky in that rematch. Could they face a letdown situation tonight against a good Bulldogs team?
Well, you did face that Kentucky team without Reed Travis, who's still out, and that was Kentucky's first road game with him being gone. But with that being said, you now have a situation with Mississippi State really starting to miss Nick Weatherspoon.
Yeah.
This is now the 6th game he's missed. The first road game besides Georgia and somebody else. Their first 2 road games without him were nobodies. So now they're really feeling his presence being gone. You saw it in Auburn with 18 turnovers. I think you'll see it again. Tennessee's won 25 straight at home. They really have a strong home court. And I just think Mississippi State is just too they don't have enough depth. They're just too short in talent to be able to hang with Tennessee.
Yeah, to me, the only way they can stay in the game is to, chew up clock, turn it into a slow tempo game, which Howland doesn't mind. So, and I'm not a totals guy, but I at least kind of lean to the under that because of that.
I agree with you. I totally agree with the under thought in this play with that philosophy.
All right. What's happening at Wager Talk?
Well, it's
$2
Tuesday.
Yeah.
I think Dwayne Bryan has a 5% college total up there.
Well, I'll tell you what. His numbers have just been absurd going back to the beginning of the football season. Dwayne is just amazing with totals.
Yeah, he's done a hell of a job, and I think Vegas Synergy has a $5 special up there for Customer Appreciation Day today. But those that follow the new football league, I did put up our stat and log sheets. Find out those teams.
Only one undefeated team left.
Yep, the Orlando, and they're no one is undefeated against the spread.
That's
they're
right.
3-1 ATS. 2 teams are 0-4 over unders.
It's just awful.
And you're seeing scores of 12 and 11 now. So
absolutely an awful league.
You could have had the under, which has gone 1-7 the last 2 weeks. You're going to see these totals now drop to the 35s, with the exception of Orlando and Spurrier.
Yeah.
His totals will stay in that mid-40 range.
You got to be a football junkie to watch this.
I have not watched it. I'm doing this for information for others, but I have not.
I did. I actually tried. I watched the entire Orlando Salt Lake City game.
So you watched the best team, and it was still brutal.
It's just terrible. Okay, I'll tell you. Let me put it this way: in terms of the quality of play, the Aviators AAA team will be better than this AAA NFL by a lot. By a lot. You want to see some good baseball? Get out to the new ballpark when the Aviators open up this summer. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go to our LPT Lions Physical Therapy Play of the Day.
It's the LPT Play of the Day. Tonight's best bet from Lions Physical Therapy. Your 5-star rated specialists.
So you want to know why we speak so highly of Lions Physical Therapy? Check out this tweet today. At Lions PT LV. Special thanks again to featherweight boxing champion Diego Magdalena, who's from right here in Las Vegas, and he is a world champion, for recently completing a successful rehabilitation at Lions Physical Therapy. Now, this is one of the best boxers in the world. He's going to make sure he's going to the right place to rehab. You pick Lions Physical Therapy. What else do you need to know? If you got a problem, that's who you call. If you're coming out of, you don't have to be a first-class athlete. Okay, get hurt in an auto accident, coming out of some surgery, that's the place to get rehabbed. In our Lions Physical Therapy, this team doesn't need any physical therapy. They're in great shape. Ralph can tell us why. Virginia Commonwealth playing George Mason tonight.
2 quick things. VCU head coach Mike Rhodes had them on a track regimen all off season. They'd play 100% from the first tip-off to the end. Here's a stat for you. George Mason has faced 9 teams with defenses in the top 103. They're 0-9 against these teams. Virginia Commonwealth, number 7 defensive efficiency.
That is good stuff. So we're going to go with VCU minus the points against George Mason for our LPT Play of the Day. And that's going to wrap up today's show. Thanks to Chef Sherman from Superbook USA. Sorry about butchering your name just now, Jeff. It's not like Jeff Sherman is the toughest name to pronounce. But I screwed it up anyway. Tomorrow it's our Caesars Entertainment Wednesday. For Ralph Michaels and Ari Platinum, I'm Dave Cokin. We thank you very much for listening. Hope you have a great Tuesday night. Stick around. Cofield & Company's next.